Hi, I've already posted a basic exercise video which would like you to have a go at. Suggest you can do it every day, your power and the techniques you do and the quantity will increase as you go along. After a short warm up now, we're going to start actually working on the basic techniques you need for kickboxing, for self-defense, which is what I'm going to teach you over the next few weeks or months, however long it goes on. Okay, standing in just about fighting stance now here. Just give a little bit of a warm up, so just jogging on the spot. As in the previous video, you just need to pump your heart up so it starts pumping the blood around, so it gets all your muscles and warms them from the inside as opposed to by the heat on the outside. Okay, just step forwards and lunge, step forward and lunge. You can have your hands on your hips for safety, you can have one on the front leg for safety. If you're not sure, you can have one on a chair that you've got there. Okay. Okay, let's keep jogging. Okay, I'm going to stretch my arms. And again, and on the other side. Relax over the top, pull down. Relax the other side. And we'll start jogging again. Step to the side and back. To the side and back. Move your hands, just making sure everything's stretching. So we're not going to put a load of exercises in here because hopefully you've already done those or you'll do those afterwards, whichever you feel fit. But I've personally done them before, and the techniques I'm already warmed up. Just jog again, just get that heart pumping. While you're running, just punch your hands out. You're not punching any technique, move your hands backwards and forwards. Knees up a little bit more. And you can tell you can do heel flicks. We're jogging a bit more. And we're getting warm. Good, excellent. So next thing is we're going to first look at 2 kicks. Okay, there's lots more to do. Not too many, but there's more to do. First we're going to look at is kickboxing, self-defense, street. You've got one stance, the stance that you're comfortable in. Okay, so we can't do long stances, we can't do other stances here, we just need to get where we're comfortable. Jiggle about, find where you're comfortable. Both my feet are facing slightly to the corner, I'm looking towards you. If you have got a longer stance, you have to move to get to the balance. So stand where you're comfortable. Put your weight mostly on that back leg, front leg up. First one's a snap kick. Now looking at technique yesterday or the day before when we done the exercise, we just looked at quantity or act as an exercise. This is a technique. So it's knee up and then you flick out and back and you step back down on your toe, on the ball of your foot, ready to go again. Do it from the side. So from here, up, extend, bring back, and down, up, flick, down. What you do is you make contact with this part of the instep of the foot that's going between the legs. So it's no good, there's no real reason to be kicking up here. Learn to kick down there, the area that's going to be effective. You must bring it in, flick, and bring it out. The reaction when you get hit in the groin is to do this, your leg's in here, then he's got you. So from here, up, flick, and back. Don't do it too quick now, because if your muscles are not used to it, then that's going to hurt. And what also you mustn't do is, I'll go back to the side, you mustn't extend your leg totally straight. If that hits something solid, your knee can pop the other way. So that's here, slightly bend. Hits anything, it's not going to take that power through your knee. Okay? So from the front here, elbows tucked in, this is your stance. Chin tucked in, round your shoulders off. Good start. So I'm now protecting that bit. I can't protect everything all at the same time, but I want to protect this bit. So from here, up, flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I was to say do them quicker, I don't mean this. What I mean is this bit quicker. Once you've brought it up, flick it out, bring it back quicker. Okay, change the other leg. Fighting stance. Bring your front foot in a little bit, bring it up on the toes, the ball of the foot. Cat stance. Elbows tucked in, guarding stance number 1. Now you should be aiming, you're targeting between your hands, your fingers here, look. That's where he is. If he's over there, that kick's not going to work. I'd need to turn, I'd need to do something else. So ready? Up, flick. Up, flick. Toes pointed like a ballet dancer, we say. Down, up, flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now when you're kicking, it's the other leg that you're standing on that sometimes feels like it's working harder, because you're standing on that, you've got all your balance, your ankles working, your knee, your hip, everything's working to keep you up, and it is quite tiring. So don't worry about that. That's what we're going to get stronger for. So that's a snap kick area to the groin. The only other place it could hit is if it hit me to the groin and I'm bent over, it could come up into here, into my chest, into my face. But generally it's called a groin kick. You generate the power from that flick, the speed. Okay, so speed creates the power. This one, the next one, is a side kick. There is a full technical side kick where you come up, you bring it up, twist your base foot round, you extend this towards the target, bring it back, and then twist it. That's for sparring, that's for looking good, and I quite agree it's actually beautiful. But when we're talking about self-defense, it's a side kick because someone's attacked me from the side. If I'm standing here, I don't want to turn away from him, generate energy, kick him, and come back again. Somebody's attacked me from the side. So we need to look, bring our guards up, bring this knee up in front, and then strike out to the side. From here, up, and strike. This is the side knife edge of the foot, this edge here, okay? And we're sticking it to his knee. Knees break very easy, certainly when we put a load of pressure onto them. So from here, we would stand here, look, up, and again, that's my guard, so that's where I'm kicking in between there. Okay, so it's up, in front, side kick, and back. We create energy this way by the power, the push. Okay, because when we want to, we can actually push through this foot as well. Push this foot, turn it around to get the power. Okay, it's not so much the speed, it's the actual pushing movement. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Still got to come back out of the way, otherwise he can catch it. Get it out of the way. If you hit his leg, it's going to bend or it's going to fall over. So hit, bring it back. Lost count. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, well done. Change the other side. I don't know if I showed you this one from the side actually, so it's from here. Up, in front, kick to the side. Up in front, kick to the side. Okay, we're going to kick this side now. Same thing, guard comes up. Can't stand my feet so open here. They're just a normal standing stance. Up in front, kick to the side. Bring it back so he can't catch it. 1, 2, up in front. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. So that's 2 kicks. Snap kick and a side kick. There are others, but we're talking about self-defense. You can defend yourself if you're coming out the front, to the groin, coming at you from the side, you got it. Okay, but so there is another one at least of each of those. Alright, I'm going to come back in a little while, we're going to get on with some punches. So we've just done the snap kick and we've done a side kick. Now we're going to look at 2 basic hand techniques. Deemed to be punches, but that's not correct. There'll be hand techniques where we've got open hands as well. So first one we want to do is just step back into your fighting stance. Again, remember, only one stance in kickboxing and self-defense and street. Feet facing slightly to the side. I'm looking to the front. If I'm standing here, I'm giving all these targets away. They're the targets you'd be aiming at. Okay? If I stand here now, I've taken them mostly around the corner. Probably the only thing that exposes that leg. From here, this position here, we now going to look at a jab. In boxing, whatever, kickboxing, a jab is your front hand, other hand comes up your head. If you do this and don't protect, instinctively the hand will come across here to strike you. So jab and protect at the same time. I'm doing it slightly delayed, but ready, same time. Target for this is his face. For self-defense, it's that you're in a situation where you need to make somebody stop. Okay, I'm not teaching you how to beat anybody up. I'm teaching you how to stop somebody that's attacking you. All right. It's my body. It's your body. You're allowed who you want to come close to it, who you want to touch it, who you don't. And if that's not one of your people, then make them stop. This technique, this target here, is the knockout one. You hit me here, anywhere else, you're going to hurt me, you're going to slow me down perhaps, but you're not going to stop me. Okay? I'm not particularly huge, but some men are absolutely huge, some others have got more weight around the belly. You're going to start hitting the belly and that, you're not going to hurt them. This is your area. We'll go over that in a moment in another lesson. This is where you should be aiming. So from this position, someone's in front of you, straight towards his nose. Straight towards his nose. If you aim for the nose and miss, you get all of these other good targets as well. Okay? So it's not that you have to hit here. If you aim here and get it wrong, you hit all these good targets here. Jab and bring back. We'll show you later on about your fists, okay? But just for now, we're only punching the air, so it doesn't really matter. So punch and bring back. What you mustn't certainly do is have a bent wrist, because if that hits, that's going to snap. Alright, so it's from here, punch and come back. Punch and come back. Punch and come back. Elbows tucked in. We said when we're doing the exercise, you've got something under your arm, money, let's say the £10 note under each arm, and it only stays there for a second, and back. You're going to drop it, but also going to get hit. Okay? In street, there is no, as you might see in the movies, there's no you hit me, I'll hit you. You hit each other and go back and forth. It doesn't work. If he hits you once, that could be the one and only time he needs to. And you would aim to be hitting him once and finishing the situation. So don't let him hit you, because he could knock you out. So from here, jabs, head's tucked in. As soon as you get in a situation, you're standing here, you're allowed to stand like this. Suddenly confrontation, step one back. Now we're not boxers, so we don't have to go one leg, you know, with our best hand at the back. If he stands this side, then I'll step this way. Then I'll step this way. And if he's here, then I'll step this way. If he's here, I'll step this way. I haven't got to change. We hit on both hands and make them equal. So from here, one leg back, into your fighting stance again. Feet are facing this way, I'm looking this way, taking my targets around the corner. Front hand comes out, hits him on the nose, and we bring it back. Again, this power is created by speed. So it's here, speed it up. Nice and relaxed here. If you go, try and punch now, it's going to slow down. So just relax, punch, speed. Here, speed, relax. It doesn't work if you're tense. Just punch out, bang, and the speed's going to create the power. So we've got 10 on this side, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll already talked about this on your hand coming up, but it doesn't come and rest on your jaw. It actually, this bit here goes above your temple. Alright, so there's a gap underneath your temple, and it's tucked in here. So if there's any energy, it's going to go in and knock through your vital targets here. Change your side, both your feet facing to the corner. I'm looking to the front, elbows tucked in, chin tucked in. Now, by doing that, instead of leading with my nose or my chin, I'm now leading with my noggin up here, the hard bit. Okay, so if the head does come down, clash of heads, it hurts. His head on my nose knocks me out. Head on my jaw breaks my jaw, knocks my teeth out, knocks me out. So tuck here. Okay, from here. So we've done it. We'll go over it again. Hand comes out and twists. At that same time, this one will be coming up to your head, and we come back down. So we punch, and we come back down. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'll just show you this one. 10, and it doesn't do this. It does this, and straight back to where I want, and this other one follows it down. So it's there to there. Excellent, excellent. So that's a jab. Speed creates the power. Part of the knuckle you want to be hitting with. Same thing again, you don't want to have a bent wrist. But we'll show you that knuckle thing later. In the air, we're fine. We're going to show you how to make it better later. So the next one, we'll go back to standing this way, because somebody's going to attack me from here, the same as the kick. Somebody puts his hand on my shoulder. If I turn, I'm turning targets to my areas towards him. Okay? I want to be able to do it here. He's grabbed him on the shoulder, just want to go back fist. Using your back of your hand. When you hit with a back fist onto his bony face, there's a good chance you're going to hurt your hand a little bit, but at this instance we need to do something. Okay, so he's grabbed. If he gets hold of me, if I get hold of you, perhaps I can pull you all over the place and do whatever I want. Pull you into my punch to make it harder. I can pull you to the floor, throw you off the side of the curb, whatever I want to do. So it's here and it's flick. So just to be correct, on kickboxing, this other hand needs to come up to our head and then we flick. Again, when we aim, we move and then we strike. I'll do that from the front. If I leave my elbow here, I'm going to aim over here somewhere. He's not, he's here. Okay, so aim, move and flick. Some of you will have hyperextendable elbows, and when you do that, you can straighten that. I can't do that, okay? But also by you doing that, you put your arm straight, the same as we said about your leg, and if you hit something that's solid, it can pop this way. So it's from here, flick. Aim, move, flick. Aim, move, flick. All right? Now, the creation of your speed, all right, does your power. So it's from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Okay, we can go this side now. If I've only learnt this side and he grabs me, if I've only need to hit him with this hand and he grabs me on this one, I'm stuck. Okay, that's why we do both. So he grabs, hand up, point your elbow at him. That's your aim at first point. This other hand comes up to my head. I move it and then I flick. Now you can, if you want to practice, and go 1 and start again each time, but we're just going to practice the technique. So it's there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and again, if it's nice, if it's really tight, it won't come out. So just relax and then flip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Give them a shake. Make sure they're okay. Done well. There's done lots of techniques then. But we're now going to do. Everybody else calls them combinations. I call them ifs. And an if, because I should only be aimed to hit somebody once. I would probably follow in with number 2, but I aim to hit them as many times as it needs to knock them out, as few as that I can get away. So we're going to call it an if. Okay? So I'll step back into a stance. I'm going to jab him. If that wasn't enough, it didn't knock him out, I'm going to kick him in the groin. Okay? So it's here, jab to the nose. His hands should go up if you hit him properly. If you've done it properly, you should knock him out. But you hit, down, protect him, make sure. It could be that you do this, punch, his hands up here, you bring it back to here, and then you kick because you're close enough to get hit. Either one is right, either one could be better. Okay, so 1, down, flick, 2, down. See, they can be different, there, and bring them back to here before we kick. Here, bring it back to here, because I'm still close enough. Why we bring our hands up into number 2 is that it's because we're close enough to get punched. And if I just punched him, so when the hand comes up, he could punch me. So I'm going to protect, and I'm going to kick him in the groin to finish off. So ready, we'll do it up to our heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you hear now me breathing each time? I haven't mentioned it before, I've been breathing every time. What I don't want to do is this. And get out of breath. Because the very next thing I want to do after I punched him and kicked him is to run away, get away. When he's on the floor, I need to get away. If I don't breathe for 2 or 3, then I won't be able to get away. So breathe each time. Breathe out on the work, on the hard work. So it's breathe out, back, out on the kick. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, well done, change. If you need to jog about just a little bit, make sure everything, oh yeah, I feel good, that's it. Make sure everything works, don't want to hurt anybody. Ready, so from a fighting stance, feet to the corner, me facing you. Gonna jab, bring it back, snap kick into the groin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. So you might need to later on to practice that again, just to put it together. Okay, obviously done it millions of times, so it comes quite natural. You might find that, oh, then have some more goes. You're not going to get perfect in a week. You certainly aren't. The next combination, or the if, right, is the back fist and a side kick. So from here, we've just done those two techniques. Okay, he's here, hands up, hit him, bring back, okay, hand can come up to here to protect, up, kick him there. So this one's into his face, hand back to protect because he can still get me, up, kick him to the knee, and back down again. We come back here because it's the end of that move, it's the end of that set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Okay, hit him to the head. My hand's gone down, but I hit him to the head. Pong, didn't knock him out. Make sure. Ready, other side. So that's from here. Back fist, back, kick. Back fist, kick. Back fist, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, what am I doing? 8. What I was thinking was that on the first ones I did this and put my hands up to here, on the second ones I was bringing them down. So we said it'd be up to here, up, and kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done, well done. That's the end of this short little lesson. So what we've dealt with, we've looked at a snap kick, and we've looked at a side kick. We've looked at a jab, and we've looked at a back fist. And then we put them into a combination called ifs. If I don't knock them out the first time, I'm going to have another go. And go back to this one. If I went here, and I did this, and it was still standing up, I might have to do something else. I might have to hit him again. I might have to kick him again. I might have to do, okay? So there's nothing one guaranteed to knock him out. Don't let anybody tell you that. You have to keep going until he stops, okay? So you're just gonna have a little bit of a cool down now, because you have done some work on your shoulders. Now, I don't like rotations of shoulders unless they're at the end of the lesson. So we've done a lot of hard work. We're just going to rotate those shoulders now. There's a lot of movement to move them shoulders. You should leave them when your body's really warm. That's good. We're going to jog on the spot, get rid of the acid on our legs. So we can do some more tomorrow. If you don't, then you might not be able to work tomorrow. Okay, just move your hands as well. We've just done punches, but this is just cooling down now. Knees up. Don't want to be going too fast, we're not sprinting, so cooling down. I'm going to go a little bit harder than we perhaps were. And that heel flick I told you before, so it's heel. Bit awkward sometimes getting this to work without trying to step forward and things. No, we're doing it on the spot. That's good. Let's jog. Shrug your shoulders. Relax. Shrug your shoulders. And relax. Well done. Hand across, arm across. Look over that shoulder. And the other side. Relax over the top. And the other side. That's good. Another jog. And we've got a jiggle. Just make sure everything's working. And if anytime you do exercise and you feel a twinge, and that's where you slow that bit down, you don't do that anymore. Because if twinge is telling you there's something wrong, the next bit there's probably a load of pain. Okay, so in martial arts I'm just do this to you. Join me, that's saying thank you very much. It's lovely to see you. Carry on with the exercises, carry on with these basics, and I'll be adding some more on as soon as I get ready to make the films for you. Thank you very much. Be good, be safe. Thank you.